Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Popular as a Relative Term. I hope you had a good week. I've had a good week, and I'm currently trying to work out how the soundboard works because we had some issues last week. I'm hoping I've fixed them out. If I just fade away the music. Basically, what happened was when the recording stops. When the sound cut stops, the recording software I use thinks, there's no sound, so I don't need to record anything. Which obviously it does need to record stuff, so then it's all synced. But hopefully, I think I've got that fixed. I just needed to update it because it still seems to be going. Anyway, this week, overall, I've had a great week, but this podcast wouldn't be fun if I didn't pick at things. So we're going to pull apart what was a very good week and highlight the bad things that happened, right? Because the other day, now I can't remember what day this was, I had a fruit bowl for breakfast. It was very nice. I had yogurt and I had strawberries. And I was like, because normally I have cereal. So I was like, well, I'll mix it up. We'll be a bit different. We'll try something new. And I do not recommend it because for that entire day, I was hungry. And I don't like being hungry. Being hungry is very bad. That's why you see all those adverts where it's like, the kids in Africa are starving because they're hungry. And being hungry is bad. Now, don't be hungry, okay? It's very important that people aren't left hungry. And I was left hungry by my fruit bowl. I'm not happy about that. So, the moral of that story is don't eat fruit bowl. Which I was quite surprised about, right? Because surely yogurt is quite a... yogurt and fruit... Like, you'd think maybe it'd be quite filling. Like, it tends to be the organic and delish... wholesome foods that like fill you up, like bananas and porridge and things like that. But no, fruit and yogurt, rubbish. Don't fill you up at all. And then also the other thing that was annoying me is Instagram. It was just bust for like a week. I don't know if this happened to anyone else, but it happened to me, and I'm not happy about it. All right, because you go on. And I always clear my notifications. I don't like seeing that little red icon with, you have 3 notifications. It's just annoying. No one wants to see it. Like, just get rid of them. So, I'm on Instagram, and I have 2 accounts. I have my private and I have my YouTube. And I was flicking between the 2 of them. And it always, I hunted for ages for this DM, and I couldn't find it. And it said I had a message. And it was really annoying me because I'm one of those children who's just like, you can't, the audio's not recording anymore, you little spanner. Oh well, I'll just have to write down the timestamp. Why is this so annoying? Maybe if actually, once I get everything running through the whole thing, hopefully it shouldn't drop out. But because obviously at the moment, the audio is running through my phone, and then it's running like the mic audio. My voice is coming with the video through my phone. You see, because I don't have a microphone. But once I get a microphone that can run through the laptop at the same time as I'm speaking, then should be a bit easier. But hey. I can still hear that stupid fly. The other thing I was thinking about, right, is wouldn't it just be fun to have a lorry? Because obviously, this goes back to my theory that some things are just inherently fun. Does anybody, because if you heard one of the recent podcasts, right, I need to think about what I'm saying before I say it. Okay. On one of the recent podcasts, I said something about windows and things like going through them and stuff. It's fun. I think I might have said something in the podcast. Ladders are fun. There's literally board games about ladders. Well, I think lorries We can add lorries to the list of inherently fun things. Because just imagine, right? You're like, oh, Jimmy wants to meet me in town. And you're like, oh, okay. And then you just pull up in town with the lorry. And you're like, yeah, in my lorry. And then everyone's like, whoa, he's got a lorry. And then you could just put loads of stuff in there. You could have an entire house on the move. Oh, it'd be sick. I love the lorries in like America, where they literally just put houses on the back of them, and they're like, yeah. But that's very American. So if anybody has a lorry they want to give me, I will happily take it. I will quite like that lorry. The other thing you could do, which kind of links into my next point, is just there'd be something fun, right? If you just kidnapped a bunch of people and then just like was nice to them, as in like you don't ask, oh, would you like to be kidnapped? Not in that way. As in you kidnap them and then you just put them in a nice place, and then you're like, would you like to go swimming? Like, if you just put them in like a nice Greek hotel or something, but you just kidnap them to get them there. I wonder what would happen then. Because obviously, that'd be so interesting actually. If you just kidnapped people, put them in somewhere nice, and then just left them. Like, would people be... Because obviously people are going to be reasonably scared. But would that scare just like wore off after a while, because they're having a buffet every day, swimming in the pool? TV. Ah. So there's another thing for you. What's my point here? This is like the old days of the podcast where I just say random stuff, and then because of the tree theory, right? None of these ideas have stemmed into like a tree of ideas, right? But basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you just pick random people, you came in your big alien spaceship, and like, brrr, noom, 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 and then you put on your lasers and you sucked up like 6 people, and then flew to Greece and like, brr, 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 and put them in a hotel, and then just left them there. Like, I wonder what would happen. Would they try escape? Would they just be like scared? Or would after a while they just sort of accept that they now live at a Greek hotel? I would love to do that. In fact, maybe that's this week's comment question. If I just ask you all, so if you were in that situation and you just got kidnapped and put in a Greek hotel, what would you do? Answers in the comments. What's next? I have some other things. Oh yeah, in fact, this is a story I'm going to look at. In Iceland, I heard about this on the news. They were screaming in Iceland. If you wanted to, right, you could record yourself screaming, and then they'd play it with a loudspeaker, and supposedly it would help you release your stress. So here you go. Iceland invites visitors to scream to blow off lockdown steam in bizarre tourism campaign. Oh, this looks good. Despite escaping the coronavirus pandemic largely unscathed, that Iceland has decided to open its pristine landscapes up to those suffering under lockdown elsewhere in the world, inviting them to let it out with a piercing scream. Visit Iceland, the official marketing department for the country. Visit Iceland. The official marketing department of the country's tourism board launched its Let It Out campaign on Wednesday, hoping to tempt tourists to the island by offering them the opportunity to let out their pent-up stress and frustrations by stemming from the pandemic by literally screaming their lungs into the Icelandic wilderness. So what you could do is you could record yourself. So I'd sit here and go, ah, and then hopefully that would release some of my stress. And then there's like 6 loudspeakers in Iceland, and then they would blare that across the Icelandic wilderness for everyone, well, not everyone to hear. But this is... Do you reckon... Firstly, where do you go to do this? And secondly, do you have to scream, right? Because could I just play like a massive advert for my channel across the Icelandic countryside? Like, you'd get to the speaker and be like, subscribe to Yellow is Nice because he is the best channel ever, across like the entirety of Iceland. I mean, I guess it'd be the worst marketing campaign ever because no one would hear it, because the whole idea is that you're screaming the wilderness. But just be crazy. The idea is to draw tourists to the island by highlighting how much space there is for visitors to explore the scenic surroundings in relative safety from the coronavirus. Oh, I see. That's clever. So basically, Iceland are offering to de-stress everyone. So if you're looking for a de-stress, contact Iceland. This podcast has turned into an ad for Iceland. Hashtag not sponsored by Visit Iceland. But I've heard good things about Iceland, so maybe you should go. Just a theory. What else has happened in the last week? What else have we got on the board? Aliens as well. Honestly, this is ridiculous. Why is this not bigger news? Here I am talking about screaming over loudspeakers in Iceland when there is actual footage of, aliens. Let me put it into Google because I don't want to tell you the wrong information. I can't spell aliens apparently. Aliens on Earth. Because it's been released, right? Shot claim, aliens have been discovered living here on Earth. They found in Antarctica. No, where is the thingamajig? All these look very Pentagon. Aliens, Pentagon. Because it was them who said they got them. Here we go. Pentagon releases 3 UFO videos released by pilots. These previously leaked videos were declassified to clear up any misconceptions on whether they were real. Guys, how far are we in? 13 minutes, 40 seconds. I will put in... so if you look at your phone now, just over here, there should be a nice picture of aliens. Because who doesn't love aliens, am I right? The Pentagon on Monday released 3 declassified videos that show sorry everyone. The Pentagon on Monday released 3 declassified videos that show US Navy pilots encountering what appears to be unidentified flying objects. The grainy videos, which the Pentagon says depict unexplained aerial phenomena, were previously leaked, with some believing they show alien UFOs. The Pentagon said it released the footage to clear up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage that has been circulating was real, or whether or not it was more... Or I can't read. On whether or not the footage has been circulating was real, or whether or not there is more to the videos. A statement on the Department of Defense website said, after a thorough review, the department has determined that the authorized release of these unclassified videos does not reveal any sensitive capabilities or systems, and does not impinge on any subsequent investigations of military airspace incursions by unidentified aerial phenomena, the statement said. Basically, the Pentagon have said yeah, we found these. We don't know what it is. And it's supposedly done. What was it? U.S. Navy pilots? Yeah. I thought Navy was the sea people. Are you seriously giving me an ad before I watch Aliens? I just want to watch the aliens, mate. Don't give me ads. Oh, I bet this is recording as well. Oh, what a con. Oh, I need to... What's the timestamp? We're now 15. That sounds... I can't even see the video. This is a disaster.
They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Whoa. This is crazy. There you go. There's me aliens, guys.
It's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is an LNS, dude. Well, if there's another thing, it's rotating.
That's so weird. Like, they're tracking onto it. It's speeding. Whoa.
Did you box moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my god, dude. Wow, look at it fly!
There's 3 videos. It looks... Whoa, what happened there? Well, that's crazy. There you go, guys. Aliens exist. And they're... But the funny thing is, right, honestly, all I talk about on this podcast is Divergent. I don't even like the film that much, but it's just a perfect analogy for everything. What if we are like Divergent? And that's... I don't know if you've seen Divergent, but spoiler alert, there's a bloke at the end who shows up, and he's like this absolute... He's basically in charge of the simulation that is Divergent. And he shows up, and he's like... And he comes in this little... Bzz. What if that's like him, and we're living in the simulation, and that's him coming in to monitor us? How crazy is that? Or even if it's just like Timmy and Jimmy wanting to chill. It's crazy, isn't it? It's got to be trending on Twitter, right? Well, I think it was trending on Twitter. Let me have a look. What are other people saying? Because this is what you do. When you don't have an opinion on the podcast, you ask Twitter. I was missing the god. Oh, that's... Why am I singing on this podcast? That's not good news. Search Twitter. Aliens. Oh, I spelled aliens wrong. I put Liens. Aliens. Aliens Pentagon. Pentagon found vehicles not made on this earth. Rubio hopes it's... Okay. They are really going with aliens to distract us from revolution. With the Pentagon announcing... Okay, so people are really conspiracizing. That's good news. With the Pentagon announcing that they have unworldly UFO craft, I'm just waiting for the next false flag CGI alien invasion before the re-election of @real Donald Trump. Keemstar! What's Keem got to say? Before the end of 2020, the Pentagon will release proof that alien life is real and that we have recovered crashed alien spaceships. Thank you, Keemstar. Plot twist, the Pentagon has actually been run by aliens this entire time. The Pentagon will soon release UFO videos and the US government information on aliens. The prior that UFOs are aliens is very small. There are many enthusiasts who incite otherwise. The probability that some of these become Pentagon contractors or employees is high. What? The prior that UFOs are aliens is very... that's not making sense. I can't read English. So the Pentagon declassifies UFO videos in April, and Harry Reid confirmed the government had confiscated alien vehicles in July. I suppose we're still building towards the alien invasion for the season finale. Yeah, there you go. Add it to the pile. 2020, everyone. Pentagon almost telling the truth. Aliens exist. Why is nobody talking about this? We're not talking about it now, mate, so... Maybe there is a completely boring explanation for it, but we need to find out. Maybe, no, there's a very high probability it is terrestrial, boring or not, and believers don't think they're Russian/Chinese assets, they think it's aliens. That would be jokes if we just found out that it was just Putin going for a ride. After all that, it's just Putin in like a little jet, like... Oh, that'd be so funny. Well, everyone, that was alien talk for you. Believe it or not, aliens. Flippin' heck, we've done 21 minutes already. People I follow. No. Surely Elon Musk. Come on, Elon. What have you said about it? This could be a good segment, actually, if we just looked at Elon Musk's. Elon Musk. Is Elon Musk trending? Go on, lad. Elon Musk. Elon. At Elon Musk. Go on, lad. Wow, Elon Musk retweeted Marcus Brownlee. What else have we got? Cool Model 3. Corona sucks. Twitter sucks. I bet no one Twitter even has. Oh. Another government stimulus package is not the best interest of people enjoying. Tesla solar panels are $1.49 a watt. Yeah, go on. Big up Elon Musk. Big up Elon Musk. Wow. What a guy. What a guy. You don't have a soul, you are a soul. Okay. Thanks, Elon. You haven't said anything for me. Half this podcast is just me staring at internet things. I mean, I guess that is what a 14-year-old boy does. Although I'm nearly 15. Oh. What an alpha move. That has been this week. Let's recap. We've talked about things that annoyed me. We've talked about how cool it'd be to have a lorry, how cool it'd be to kidnap people and leave them in a hotel. Then we looked at Screaming in Iceland and aliens. And without further ado, goodbye.